Hi, it's Laura. This is a video for the Kids Yoga Teacher Training, the module on lesson planning. And this lesson is from the autumn curriculum and lesson plan. And we're going to do the tween and teen connect phase today. So it's going to be the facilitated discussion and some breathing in this video. And I just wanted to bring in some visuals. So I'm going to show the visual of the sun salutation and as it reminds me of summer. Also plants and all the green life in here. And then I'm going to talk about transitioning into fall. So this class is made to help kids that live in parts of the world where they move into a new school year in the fall. But you could imagine applying these themes more broadly for any transition. Okay, so hi my friends. I'm so glad you're here. I hope everyone had a great summer. So I just want to take a moment to connect and come up with ideas that we think of when we think of summer and then fall, because the fall is coming up. So take a moment. You can close your eyes if that feels good. And just start to think of what colors and things remind you of summer. What sights and sounds remind you of summer. So you can jot it down in your journal. I left some crayons and colored pencils out for you. Or you can just write down some words and include them in our conversation. So what do you think of? What brings up summer for you? What sights, smells, sounds, colors, feelings do you think of in summer? So we pause for a moment, let everyone reflect. Everyone can take a turn speaking. They can journal on it. They can talk to a friend, however you want to do it. Next is same question, but with the fall. What makes you think of fall? What colors, what things happen in the world, what sights and sounds remind you of the fall? So you can allow a discussion. Oftentimes you'll hear like pumpkin spice and like greens and oranges with fall, and with summer they'll think of bright and busy. So giving room for all of that to recognize the changes in nature, which really help us and our bodies and minds get ready to move with the seasons. So helping kids kind of be in the flow with the seasons, that's the whole kind of point of this conversation, to acknowledge that which is changing, what it is as we experience it, and moving into like the new season with awareness. So that's why we do this part. So that's the connect. And then we go a little deeper. So at the beginning of the school year, a lot of times things are changing, right? Like whatever we did in the summer is done, and now the school year started. So we can get a lot of feelings that come with that: excitement, nerves. We're excited to see our friends. We're nervous for our classes, anxious about who our teachers are. So oftentimes there's this feeling of like, whoa, the winds of change, which we experience in our minds as thinking, very busy. And we can feel unbalanced sometimes when that happens. So I want you to know it's normal to have a lot of thinking and worrying and excitement around transition, and that this class, and especially the balancing breathing we're about to do, is really going to help us feel in balance. So balanced breath, we can imagine we're balancing the right and left side of our body. So I'm going to back up so you can see my easy seat. We're going to breathe into sides of our body and imagine bright white light. See out there, all that bright white light? We're going to imagine filling our bodies with that bright white light. And if you don't want to think about bright white light, any color you like. Imagine filling your body with some color or feeling that is going to calm and balance you. So you can either sit in your easy seat, crisscross, like this, or you could sit in a chair like this. Both are perfectly fine. Either way, palms are open. Open your left, close your right. Now, if you're in a chair, make sure your feet are flat on the ground. I want you to see my feet flat on the ground so that we can feel nice and connected. That helps calm and root us. So left hand open, right hand is closed. As you breathe in, you You can try to breathe in through your nose unless you're congested. Breathe in, imagine you're filling the whole left side from the top to the bottom with white light. Breathe in, fill your left side. Close left hand, open right, breathe out. That white light leaves the right side of your body. Breathe in, fill the right side with that white light from your nose all the way down the right side. Close the right hand, open the left, breathe out, let the light come out your left side. Breathe into the left, the light comes in left side, the whole left side of your body. Close the left, open the right, breathe out, and the white light leaves your right side. Breathe into the right side. Breathe out of the left side. White light comes in through the left. Close left, open right, goes out the right. White light comes in through the right. Open your left, it comes into the whole body. Feel the balance of energy through your whole body and breathe out through both hands. Take a moment, notice how you feel. What is going on in your experience right now? Do you notice a feeling of balance, of energy, of tired? Whatever you notice is okay. Thank you so much for trying that. We'll keep going a little more into the next section of the class. So we've covered the warm-up, the connect phase, and now we're moving into the movement phase. And we're going to do the sun salutation as I would with teenagers. Because I'm recording this alone, imagine that the first time through I just teach it, and the second time through we do call and response. But I'll just do it one time so you get the flow of the class. So we're kind of going from the discussion to the breath and now into some warm-up movements. Now, if these were really tired-looking kids, I would have probably had them lie down at the beginning. But today we're going to imagine they're coming in excited and energized. We'll move them through it. And then after this, we would sit and take a moment to meditate before kind of moving into the main class. Okay. Here we go. So if you have your chair, you can move it. Come stand at the front of your mat, and we'll come into mountain pose. So mountain pose is the first in the sun salutation. You stand up straight, arms by your side. Then it's tall mounted, the arms extend, you look up. The next pose, bend your knees a lot, hang your head, hands come down, head goes down. Then with your knees bent, you'll bring your chest forward. Let me show you that from the side too. So I have a nice flat back here. A lot of times you'll see kids with a round back. So if your back is rounding, bend your knees more and bring your chest forward. Hands down, knees down to table pose. I'll also show you that sideways. I'm going to show you this part sideways. We're going to stretch back to child's pose from there. Okay? So stretching that. Then you'll slide onto the belly. Cobra, hands down, elbows squeeze, heart lifts to upward dog. You can straighten the arms, lift up the thighs. From there, downward dog, hips will lift, head will drop, bend your knees if your legs are tight, and then slowly walk your feet up to your hands and come up to stand in mountain pose. So that's the poses. Now I'll add in the words. Stand up tall, arms by your side. Reach up high, look to the sky. Down to earth, hands hang low. Heart stretches forward, inhale slow. Hands down, knees down, table pose. Next we go to child. Stretch my hips back and repose. Belly slides forward, heart lifts up. Straighten arms and pick thighs up. Tail high, head drops, take up space. Feet walk forward, gentle grace. Steady mountain, relaxed face. Beautiful. So you would repeat that as a call and response if the kids seemed like they wanted to be heard. and after several classes, of course, this is something the students would really enjoy leading.